All right, back again on the Rich Van Tassel Show, breaking down the remaining games of Week 7 of the NFL season. We have next the Oakland Raiders are traveling to San Diego to play the Chargers. The Raiders are 2-3. The Chargers are 2-4 after two tough losses they've had of late against both the Steelers and the Packers. Last week was a tough one, especially for the Chargers. Injuries, there's none listed for Oakland. For San Diego, Keenan Allen, the wide receiver, is questionable. Eric Weddle, the very good starting safety, is questionable. Derek Carr has played well this season, only has 3 interceptions on 8 touchdowns. On 162 passes, he only has 59 incompletions, and he has 1,171 yards this season. Philip Rivers has been throwing the ball a ton. He's over 2,100 yards, that is, through the air, with 12 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. We discussed Philip Rivers in the season preview, and basically every game we've done, that's what he likes to do. He likes to throw the ball downfield to his big targets, and he's doing so. Latavius Murray, the running back who was, a bit of an unknown coming into this year for Oakland, was over 5 yards per carry last year. This year, more pedestrian, but still over 4 yards per carry. And 80 carries for 336 yards. He has 2 touchdowns. Melvin Gordon really not living up to what was expected of him coming into this season. He's got 78 carries for 299 yards. Keenan Allen, the biggest recipient of those Philip Rivers passing yards, he's got 53 receptions for 601 yards and 3 touchdowns. 53 receptions, it's, very good. That's almost as many as, it might have been one more than Bernard Hopkins, not Bernard Hopkins, DeAndre Hopkins, that is, of the Houston Texans. They were right there in reception. Hopkins has more yards, but Keenan Allen's still having a very good year. He's one of those big targets that Philip Rivers likes, and he might not be playing in this game. Amari Cooper, my prediction for Rookie of the Year, for Offensive Rookie of the Year, is 28 receptions for 386 yards and 2 touchdowns. I'd like to see him get his touchdowns up and his yardage as well. For this game, Oakland, if they want to keep any pace in that division, it's going to have to start with this game. But San Diego, I think, is going to come out and really look to kick around Oakland after losing the past 2 games that they have. So what are the Raiders going to be? Are they going to be the same old Raiders, or are they going to be a team that can handle adversity on the road? They lost that game in Chicago that I thought would have been a big stepping stone for them, and were not able to make up for it at home when they played the Denver Broncos. They're off the bye week, so it's really make or break time for the Oakland Raiders, and I think they're going to make it. Again, I have them in the playoffs, so I don't have much choice but to pick them in this game. I think it should be another high-scoring game, especially with Philip Rivers playing, and I believe it's going to be actually really high scoring. I'm liking 37 to 34 in this game. So fantasy players, which I don't play, they should be really liking this game. Again, that's only my humble opinion, so we'll see how it goes. For all I know, it'll be 6-3. And then we have the Dallas Cowboys off their bye week are traveling to New York to play the Giants. As of right now, the Cowboys are listing no injured players, so I don't know if that means if Dez Bryant is going to go or not. I would assume that means he is. It wasn't looking very likely, but he's not listed, so we'll see how that goes for the Giants. All probables: John Beeson is probable, the linebacker, Ruben Randall, and Odell Beckham Jr., the wide receivers, are probable. Dallas is off the bye week. They're really desperate. They lost 3 straight games. The Giants had that really terrible loss to the Philadelphia Eagles on Monday Night Football. The Giants have the short week. The Cowboys are a bit more rested. If Dez Bryant plays, which it looks like he is with no injuries listed, but again, he's been out for a while, so I don't know. I was expecting to see more to this and give you a better prediction. But as of right now, I'm expecting that he is going to play because he's not listed. The Cowboys really need him because guys like Terrence Williams can't get open. Matt Castle is getting the start for the Cowboys. We're going to see if he can switch things up. And the Giants' best weapon, Odell Beckham Jr., well, he was handled in Week 1 by Mortis Claiborne, the cornerback of the Dallas Cowboys. Claiborne knows Beckham's tendencies. They were both there at LSU together, so I think that's going to help the Cowboys again and really going to neutralize Odell Beckham Jr. Cowboys need the game. Dez Bryant plays. Again, if Dez Bryant doesn't play, then I would expect the Giants to win. But if Dez Bryant plays, which it looks like from in reports he is, I'm liking the Cowboys to come out of there with a tough victory that they need. I believe that it's going to be low scoring. Both teams are going to struggle to find the end zone, but the Cowboys are going to find the end zone a little more. And I'm liking 23 to 16 Dallas. And then the Sunday night game, the Carolina Panthers against the Philadelphia Eagles. Carolina is the home team, excuse me. Philadelphia is the road team. Philadelphia, off 2 straight wins, is back to the 500 mark. Carolina 5-0, playing very well this season. Injuries: Ryan Matthews, the running back for Philadelphia, is probable. Carolina is listing none. Carolina's been very good. Again, Cam Newton finding ways to win, even though his numbers aren't great. Sam Bradford throwing the ball a lot. He has 84 incompletions on 228 passes, 9 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Ryan Matthews, who's been their top runner, just under 5 yards per carry, 50 for 245. You got to wonder if DeMarco Murray, who looked like he was coming out of it last week against the Giants, with Ryan Matthews as probable, so he's probably going to play, but if DeMarco Murray can continue to roll. Greg Olsen remains the top weapon of choice for Cam Newton. He's got 374 yards and 3 touchdowns on 24 receptions. As good as Carolina's playing, Philadelphia's rolling, and Carolina is due for a loss. So even on the road, I'm going to pick the Eagles to get this game. I think Cam Newton is gonna. He's statistic wise, he's not really looking that great, so you can't say that he's been spectacular this year, but he is finding ways to win for this team. So I think this is a game where he's just not going to be able to find a way to win for them, and that's why I'm picking the Eagles to win this game. I'm liking it to be 27-17. I think Carolina's offense is going to come back to earth a bit this week. So they've been impressive. They've won some games they probably shouldn't have, and I think this will be a game that they lose. So catch some of them just a bit. And just to note, the bye weeks for this week: the Chicago Bears, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Denver Broncos, and the Green Bay Packers. So 3 of the teams who are undefeated are going to stay undefeated. So if Miami can win, they'll of course stay undefeated as well. All right. So remember, we do have the baseball games tonight. That is the Toronto Blue Jays traveling on the road to play the Kansas City Royals. David Price going to see if he can get himself going in the playoffs, which he has not been able to do. So against Yordano Ventura of the Kansas City Royals. Toronto looking to extend their season. Alright, so that's it for me today. Remember, if you'd like to check out more of the players in the NBA that we've picked, we had 1 through 30 beforehand. We did 31 through 40 today. Remember, that's on my YouTube channel, the Rich Van Tassel channel. These game picks will, of course, be on that channel as well as the coming NBA preview on Monday and Tuesday. We're going to do that. So all you NBA fans, be sure to stay tuned. Tune in to the YouTube channel for that, and we'll give you baseball updates as they come. And that's it for me today. So everyone have a good weekend and enjoy the games, and we'll see you next week. Thanks so much.